Has the uptrend started in the Nifty index? Let's know in today's FMTA for 7th of December 2024.
Welcome to Unfolding the Secrets of Elliot Wave Theory through today's financial market technical analysis and updates about weather and monsoon in India and around the globe.
FMTA for the 7th of December 2024. Hello all and welcome to a new session of FMTA for the 7th of December 2024. We are today going to discuss what happened in the entire week. So as there were quite positive movements in the week and it was volatile also, of course. Some indecisive, some bullish. So we are going to look at it, and today we do have some waves in place and I can literally count the waves in 15 minutes, 1 hour. So today we'll do the wave count and understand what will be the trend and what are we looking at in this upcoming week. So this is the Nifty 50 index, NSE India, and I'm just going to zoom in. So we already had this channel. I had already discussed how it covered the gap. It did give a correction, and I did share that this is the first wave, second, and we are looking at something like a third if we get a positive candle, and we did. So just quickly going to daily first for you to understand. Quite a positive candle here, and it did take a good support of this channel and then moved ahead. Now we do have a sequence of bullish candles. Of course, we would like to know whether this is the start of the uptrend or are we looking at some resistance, or we might have some corrections again. So we'll put every tool in place for us to be safe in this volatile market. So going in hourly, quickly we are going to do a wave count here. So now let me consider this as my primary wave. So I'm changing color to a darker one. So that's my first and that's my second. Okay. I'll be using this as a primary. So I'm taking it as 1 and 2. It's regular numbers, regular digits. And I do have the third wave started. Now whether it's a B, C or third wave, of course we have to keep every day following up for us to understand. So I'm just going to quickly just type a 3 and a question mark, because is this the 3 and is it over or it has just started is what we are going to look at it. So of course it has just started, as I had shared with you, that if it's a motive and if it's a third, sorry, it has to be sharp and stronger than the first, at least 1 or 2 times of the first wave. So I'm just placing it here, and then let's do the internal count. I do have the internal count here. Now I'm going to always share that this particular internal is the first wave of the third wave of the primary. So that's my 1. Let's change the color to something else. Let me just use this, a purple, a darker blue. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3 right here, 4 and 5. I have my 5 waves, and now after 5 waves what happens? We do see a ABC. So that's my A, that would be my B, and that would be my C, somewhere here. So I'll keep it somewhere here, because sharp corrections, whether we'll get that correction, whether we'll get 100, 200 points, of course we'll keep following up. So here we go. You can also see 5 waves here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So not going in 5 minutes, just sticking to 15 minutes here, and we do have our 5 waves ready. Quickly making a count in Roman numbers, because these are the internal of the primary third. So that's the third, the fourth, and the fifth. I'm sorry, fifth. So here goes, and then we have the A, B, C. A, B. The B looks like a triangle to me, so of course I will keep on updating you all about it. So that's C. Waiting for a C. So it can also be a smaller one, like somewhere here. It does not have to go till here. I'm just, keeping it like that, just in case. So these are all approximate values. I do have the targets, but of course, if you want to learn how to get clear targets, you will have to learn the wave analysis. So you can always join in and do your own count and learn how to predict the market. So that's what is showing me for the Nifty 50 index, and a small correction, and then what happens? We just get this is the internal. So let me just use a bracket here. Just a minute, going in hourly here. So what happens here? Internal of the first. So using bracket here. So that's my first wave of the third wave. First, and then we have second. So here goes. So 1, 2, and then we'll have 3. So I think it's going to be far or somewhere over here, much bigger. So it's going to make all-time high. That's what it shows right now. So let's not get that excited, but of course we have to be positive. And how would I know if, the third wave will come or whether it will be a correction? Of course, our channels are going to help us. So quickly, I'm going to just channel it. What will I use? I'll use this point and I'll use this point and just go ahead and put a channel right there. So my prices, if they get corrected till here, of course, it should not go beyond that. And if I want some more supportive for the 15 minutes also, I would just keep this channel in place and wait for it. Because we can see how these points are also, taking a support. Prices are taking good support there. So probably we might see that the correction might just stop here and we might see a pull above. So that's how the channel helps us, so of course. That's Nifty 50 index. Let's discuss the BSE. So going in BSE, I would not like to just put any news to it, because technical analysis is supposed to be news free. We should always come to know prior to what's happening, and then the news will follow, is what the technical analysis is all about. So now BSE, same thing, you can see how clear it is. So that's the first wave, then it's the second, and then we do have something like a third. Okay, and we can see how the internal waves are in place, and we are looking at the first wave and the second of the third. Same thing, it will follow the same Nifty 50 index, the Bse Sensex 30. Now let's look at the global markets quickly, going to Dow Jones. Well, the Dow Jones, where you can see here that it has come below this channel and looks like, yeah, that's the updated one, and you can see how prices are just moving inside this channel. Now, if I want some positive movement, I want prices to move above this channel, and if the prices go beyond this, of course we'll see correction of around 43,591 points. So it might go till there, or we might see prices going above this. So next week is something crucial. For now, it looks like a correction is in place. So Dow Jones looks corrective right now. And then let's go ahead with Hangsang. Let's see what's going on. Hangsang market. So that's the Hangsang market. Let's go in daily just to understand. Yes, that's our channel right there, and we can see again positive candle. So taking support, being positive, yes, little indecisive, little positive. If the prices move above this, we are going to look for another positive upside to it. And if it just takes resistance of this, we might see it might enter the channel again. So yes, we have to wait and watch. Right now, Hang Seng looks positive, little bit sideways, but positive. So that's global market, and then we have the currency. So let's quickly go there. So looking at the currency, so we are looking at left side USD against INR, and we are looking at INR against USD on the right hand side. So we can see how, the pattern is in place and prices moved above this pattern, and also we do see a very indecisive candle. Well, there was a good fall, and after that it just became an indecisive one. So hoping that the target is done for the upside, and we might see prices moving inside this pattern soon, is what I feel will happen in the next week. Of course, everything is not absolute, but analysis is supposed to be this way. So same thing here, prices did, the currency, that is rupee, became stronger, and then again there was some pressure, and of course there was some news along with it, and we did see indecisive pattern here too. So after a very long time we did see something indecisive, so that's a positive news. So of course the third wave starting for the market, rupee looks like might get stronger in this coming week. Everything for now for India is looking positive. So we have our tools in place. We will keep on checking and following up. So that's USD against INR and INR against USD. So if I want to tell you, it's 84.66 for the USD against INR and 1.180 for INR against USD. So that's for the currency. And then let's look at the gold, that's the precious metal. Now this is gold futures for ICE. So it's the, of course, USA New York Exchange. We can see the pattern is in place, the waves are in place, and we do see some upside, and then we saw some correction. So looks like the corrective is done here, but if there is a pattern, how would we know? Of course, I will be pulling a channel here so that we are ready if there is a correction coming up. So I'm just going to do this. My bad. I'll be using this point and that, 2 points, and I will be waiting for the prices to go beyond this or just take support of this and start the upside again. So we are going to see what will happen in the gold futures. For now, looks like slight correction is due for the ICE gold. So of course it will influence the Indian gold. So let's quickly go ahead and look at the Indian gold. Now I'm in the daily, okay, not in the hourly. So for the Indian gold, I will go in the hourly. So here we go. Same pattern, it's in place. We do have a 1 and a 2. It can be a A and a B, So whether if it's A, B, or it's, some up move, some motive movement is something I would like to see when I go in the hourly. Now we can see too many choppy movements. So basically if it's a motive, we're supposed to have something really positive, but I do see here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, but this one is not very great. Sorry for the sore throat. Now of course I will be using this point and create a channel and wait and watch. Now you can see prices did move beyond this channel. So of course I want to be safer and want to wait before I do some trades. So that's how it looks. So now that's the moment which I see. All right. And prices going beyond that, if the prices move above this line, we will see positive gold. And if prices keep on taking resistance of this line, we will see gold giving a correction. So of course we will be following up. So our tools are in place. We keep on watching and we keep on knowing what's happening with the market. So that's for the gold. Now the gold looks little corrective. We might see something positive soon also in gold. So let's see for what happens in the next week. That's it for today. This is Vaishali Sheth for Alpha. Yes, if you want to join in and you want to learn how to do the analysis, how to be safe and trade safe in the markets, come learn Elliot Wave Analysis and you will be good to go. So online and offline, both courses are available. So thank you so much. This is Vaishali Sheth signing off.
Kindly like, share and subscribe. Learn technical analysis and get specialized in wave analysis today and be your own fund manager. Why to rely on others when you yourself are aware of how to do your financial investments? Get your commodity currency and annual monsoon report. Also, we offer career counseling programs with assessment from class 8 to up till your graduation. So thank you all and see you in the next session of FMTA.